continue to organize, what I want to say to you, brothers and sisters, is when we organize and we build our organization, not only will we change policy and build our victories, our political victories or our victories in the courtroom, not only will we raise drivers' incomes and win benefits and make it a job that is more safer for people and build more respect and dignity into the labor, but at the end of the day, what we're doing is really building our sense of humanity. We're saying to each other that as long as our organization is there, we are not alone in this world. And I really think that particularly when you are in a job where you're divided from each other, you spend most of your time alone, right? Where you're away most of your time from your families and from your fellow drivers. When we as immigrants are in societies that are new, where you've given up all the comforts of your homeland, organization is necessary in order for us to survive day to day. It is not just about building our power as workers, but really it's about lifting our spirits as people. And that's why, we've only been out here for a short time, but we have known about your organizing since it began. And we've been watching your work, we've been following your victories, and we're greatly inspired by the work that you are doing. All day long, we've seen your board members and your executive council members and Jacob and your other staff running around getting this event organized. And we know what a sacrifice it is for taxi drivers to park that car and give your time to anything. Whether it's a meeting or a demonstration or a court hearing, your time is valuable. And the time that you lose is income out of your pockets, that fees you have to pay out of your pockets. It is incredibly valuable time compared to most other workers, where at least, even if people are losing incomes, but they're not going to have to pay for their expenses out of pocket. It is to us, it is the main thing that makes this job so exploitative, and it is also what makes it so hard to organize drivers. But at the same time, it's what makes it so necessary that we continue our organizing. All of you today, I can guarantee that one day, 15 years from now, you're gonna do what we get to do in New York. You're gonna look around when you're in your stadium-filled meeting, and you're gonna say, you know what? When this history was being made, I was there. You're gonna, You're gonna get to say that when the next generation of taxi drivers have a better life, you're gonna say, yeah, I was part of the movement that made that happen. When other workers in your great country have their conditions lifted, you're gonna get to say, yeah, when taxi drivers organized, because we're so out in the public and everybody recognizes us, we lifted the importance and the value of organizing all workers. That is your great power. Not only can you impact the economy of your city, but you can open the eyes of your neighbors in a way that most people just dream of. You see more residents in one day, in 1 week, than most of your elected officials see within a week of their own work. You have power because you are important. You are important because you have power. Never ever forget that. Keep them on their guard, keep them guessing about what you're going to do next, and keep them wondering how it is that with everything that they try, they cannot break your unity. Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing that with everything that you have to go through, economically and with traffic and with long hours, how nothing can break your spirit. Keep them guessing that how your organizing will continue no matter what the odds are, because that's what you already do on your own as taxi drivers. That's the magic of your movement. You take the magic that you bring every single day into your shift and you bring it together as one solid movement. Imagine the power that that magic can carry. And so we know better than anybody else that there are no borders on these streets. Our solidarity has no borders. Our solidarity has no end. Whether it's from Hamilton to Toronto or it's from New York to Toronto, our solidarity has no end. Be sure, my brothers and sisters, that we are here to support you. And whatever our organization, the Taxi Workers Alliance, and our great membership can do, you give us a call and we will be here. Yeah. Yes. Going to be inside a hall. We're going to be out on the streets where we belong, making some trouble. Am I right? Yeah? That's right. I want you to know, as I said to you before, we've been watching you, we've been hearing you, we're inspired by you, we're learning from you, and we have come here not just to meet you in person, our heroes in Toronto, but to salute you in person. Together, we are one movement. God bless you. May the fight continue.